Welcome to my study park. Now, it's all for pros and cons related to this keyword in the particular in the one videos. In this video, it is sufficient to watch. Okay, it's the 1 hour and 1.5 hours it will take. I will take 1.5 hours. I will complete it this total topic. Okay. You will not get any confusion if you still have after watching this video still you have doubt any doubt related to this topic. Just mail me Java by svk@gmail.com. Use this mail and mail me, then I will give an answer to you. Okay, I will as soon as possible. I will clarify your doubt. Okay. Okay, now let's start our topic. Okay, not when this one is closed. Okay, now let's start this keyword. This keyword is mainly used for the refer the current class object. Refer to current class object. Point by point I am writing, then I will explain. Also, practicals and programs I will share with you. But notes and those are don't know. Go my channel, go my Facebook page. I take study park in the page. Facebook page is there. Okay, so there you will collect all the notes. Okay, otherwise go in my Telegram channel. Also notes are uploaded continuously. Okay, so now let's start our topic, guys. The topic is this keyword. Today's topic is this keyword. This. Okay. This is a very important and very simple topic. Okay. Simple topic. It's very simple topic. Nothing is there yet. Just it's used for referring the current class object. Okay. Current class object. That's it. Remember one statement. This keyword is used for referring the current class object. That's it. It's enough. Okay, all pros and cons I will discuss like current class referring current variable, method, constructor, object. Okay, okay. So now I'm writing the point. There you can understand easily. You can understand what is the meaning of it. So now write it. This this keyword, this keyword Java. This keyword is a is a Java keyword. Is a Java keyword. It can used it can use it to represent the current class object. Okay, can be used to represent which one current class object. Current class object. This is the only one thing. This is the meaning of these keywords. Okay, some way use of I did one giving the heading use of this keyword. This keyword in Java programs. So what is the use of? We can use this keyword in Java program in 4 ways. What is the 4 ways? 4 ways is first way is first way is first way is current refer current class. Current class is means present class where you declare this keyword. Okay, current class variable. What is the meaning? You heard about the like when you declared like bean classes, like model classes, there you can use this keyword. Okay, to refer a class level variable to local variables. Okay, so there I will discuss. in depth. Don't worry. Just refer current class method. Current class method. Number third is refer refer current class constructor also. By using this keyword, we can refer current class constructor also. And fourth utilization is to refer current class object. To refer current class object. Current class object. So now these four ways to use this keyword. Okay. In these four areas, we use this keyword. Now go with the first keyword. Okay, first one. What is that? First one is refer current class variable. How we can refer current class variable? This is the way you getting the confusion, but after the my discussion, after the you will get clarity about this topic. You can understand easily. Why? Because I'm giving more and more content. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? This keyword. To use this keyword to refer current class variable. Current class variable, suppose you declared one variable, same name, and declared one local variable. What you want to initialize the local variable data to class level variable. So use this keyword. So this is the local class. I will give an example also after the theory part. Okay, after the theory part, I will give example. If we wanted to refer current class, we want to refer current class variable by using this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, then we have to use the following syntax. What is the syntax, guys? What is the syntax? Syntax is nothing but use this keyword, and use variable name. Variable name. That's it. This is the simple way to refer current class variable. Okay. Now next point I am discussing what is the meaning of referring current class object. I will give a theory first. Okay. In Java application, if we provide same set of variable at local and at class level and if we access that variable, then JVM JVM will give first priority for which one? Local variable. First priority gives to JVM gives the first priority to local variable. Local variable to initialize. Okay. Local variable. If local variable are not available. Suppose if local variable are not available, then JVM will search search for that variable. Search for variable at class level. At class level. Suppose you here try to understand what I wrote it. In Java application, if you provide same set of variable like SID you declared as the class level variable, SID you declared as a local variable, same set of variable, the JVM is the first priority to assign the data inside the local variable. Okay, if we access that variable, then JVM access means assigning the data. Then JVM will give the first priority to local variable. If suppose local variable is not there, then JVM will go search and class level variable. Class level variable. Up to that you understood? So now go further, write it. And then even at class level also if that variables are not available, then JVM will search at super class level at all the above all the above location if the specified variables are not available, then compiler will rise and answer. Now this is the point. Okay, what is the meaning of this point? I am giving just summarize in the one line. Suppose remember, assume one. Suppose you declared one variable, you want to access one variable by using local variable. Okay, JVM first search. JVM first search in the local. If the local location is not there, local variable is not there, then it will search the class level. If suppose class level is also not there, then it will search super class level. Suppose assume that the super class level is also not there, then it will rise an error. Okay. So now this is the point. This is the point I want to share. So now next point is very, very important. If we have same set of variable at local and at class level, then to access class level variable over local variable we have to use this keyword. What is the meaning of this point? Remember, if we have same set of variables, suppose SID and SID having class level and also local and class level variables. Okay, we have two variable and same name, then to access class level variable over the local variables. Okay, I want to access class level variable, but through through the local variable. First, I pass the value to the local variable. The local variable pass to the value class level variable. By using which keyword it is possible? By using this keyword. Without this keyword, it is not possible in Java. Okay. Just I'm giving an example. This one. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Just open edit, create a new project. Java project is not there. Just search. Those are people watching the newly how to create a Eclipse project. This is the helpful for you. Okay. Constructor, I have completed multi-threading. I'm working on it and string manipulation 4 and 5 hours video I completed. These videos are also available in this channel. Go and watch. And also code I will post on my Facebook page. I paste the code. I paste the code in my Facebook page already. So go and collect it. If you still didn't find out, just mail me, okay? Then I will send a person. Don't worry. What is that? Fourth project is this keyword. Huh? This keyword. That's this keyword. I am using which one? I am using Java SC11 version. Next. Click on next. Click on next. Okay. Click on next button. It's preparing your project. I don't want to this finish. Okay, don't want to module and perspective also don't want. Okay, so now project is ready. Just create one folder package inside the SRC. Right click, choose a package, new package, ITSP dot this. Okay, this is invalid because it's done already. So ITSP dot this key, this key, this key. Okay. So now it's okay. Project is created. Create one class. Create one class. Test. Create one class like test. Okay. Create one class test with the main method. Okay. Now, test class is ready. Now create one class inside this class. Suppose class A. It's created class A. Okay. So now class A created some variable. Suppose I created one i int I A equals to like I initialize one value like 100 and int B equals to 200. 200 I initialize with the big variable. Now I want to create constructor. And those are don't know how to initialize the value. Please go and watch the last videos which are constructors. Then you can understand. So create a constructor class A. Okay. Constructor is created. This is the public constructor. Public. You can write it. And here S out. This constructor is parameterized constructor. I want to create this constructor as parameterized constructor A, comma, int B. This is the local variable. So now here, just I want to print yes out, yes out. Just I want to print S out of A plus Okay, and plus v. Okay. Now here, just create the object of this class. Create the object of this class. What is that? Class A CA equals to new class A. Just passing the value of this. Suppose I am passing 10 comma 20. I'm passing 10 comma 20 in this. So now, what is the output of at this time? What is the output? Anyone tell me? What is the output without this keyword? Without this keyword, inside the A variable and B variable, these value are initialized. It's create one object. It's create one object. Give it or not really. It's create one object. Just click on run button and 1020 will come. Automatically 1020 will come. Why? Because 1020 will come. Okay. Now, yes out. Suppose I want to use this dot A, this dot A, this dot A, this dot A, this dot A. Here is what is the output? Here is output 10 of 20. What is the here output? Anyone tell me? Then it's good. So now output is it's referring class level. Okay, it's referring, observe this. This dot A, it's referring class level variable. First, it gives the priority to local variable. But this key, when you use this keyword go to the class level. First, it will search in the local, but is not there. It will go to the search class level, then getting the data. Again, this dot B, this dot, this dot B. Next. So now run this. Now wait, data is coming. Now here come 100 or 200. See, and I'm pasting, then I will again explain these points. Don't worry. Paste it. Okay, and hold it. Okay. Suppose he then encountered this line, when JVM will encounter this line, okay, then object will create it. Object will create it. First, we initialize with one value, A and B. Initialize with value. And this keyword, when you use this keyword, it will refer to current class class level variable. Current class level variable. That's why it's initialized with A and B. And so this is the way. Okay. So again, I'm giving the explanation about this. Again, I'm giving the explanation about this. Okay. So explanation about it. Suppose in general, in general, enterprise application, in general, enterprise application. We are able to write number of Java bean classes, as per application requirement, as per the application requirement, as per the application requirement. In Java bean classes, we are we are able to provide, we are able to provide variable, we are able to provide variable and their setter method and getter method. Getter method and setter method we provided methods. In Java, in Java, in Java, bean classes, in Java bean classes, in Java bean classes, in Java bean classes, setter method, we have to declare, parameter, variable, parameter variable with the same name of the respective with the same name of respective class level variable, respective class level variable, respective class level variable, respective class level variable. Here class level variable, we have here we have to we have to transfer data from local variable to class level variable, class level variable. For this we have to assign local variable, we have to assign local variable to class level variable, in this context to refer class level variable over local variable separately. We have, right? We have, then I will explain. We have to use which one? We have to use this keyword. You have to use this keyword. Without this keyword, it is not possible. We have to use this keyword. Okay. In getter methods, always we have to return class level. We have to return class level variable. Only. Show that this is the point number. In getter method, always we have to return class level so that it is not required. It is not required to use this keyword. It is not required to use this keyword. What is the meaning? In general, suppose in the we developed an enterprise application. If you are anyone watching my videos like Spring MVC and Spring Boot MVC, there I created one getters and setters method. This is the enterprise application. You cannot say Okay, but in the application, then we prepare the same multiple bean classes we created. Okay, we created multiple bean classes, provided the variable in the setter method and getters method. Okay, getters method. In Java bean classes setters method, we have to declare parameters. In the setters method, we have to declare some parameters. Okay, variables with the same name of the respective class. Same name of respective class label variable, which you pass the parameter list inside the setter method. Inside the setter method argument, setter method argument, same class level variable should have. Okay, we have to transfer the data local variable to class level variable. Local variable to class level variable means class level variable means, suppose this is the local variable. I want to transfer the local data, A data into B data inside the class. Suppose, okay, I will show the example also, don't worry. Okay, class level variable. In this context, I'm giving to you, don't worry. Suppose create one class, suppose class A, created one class A. Here some data is there. Suppose we created one private int A, okay, and private int B, okay, and create one setters and getters method by using this. So what is the methods and getters and setters method? So public void set A. Set A is method and passing the same name int A comma int B, like that, int B. And I want to which data coming from the set A method, the data I want to initialize with the class level variable. So use this dot this dot A, this dot A equals to A, and here use this dot V equals to V. Now this is the way to refer local data to class level data. So now here just we pass the data. Suppose create one public class test. Suppose we create one public class test with the public static void main method. Public static void main. Okay. Just remember, volume type void main and some parameters. String arc parameters are there. Okay. Okay. Now I want to pass the data. So what is that? Create the class object, class A, CA equals to new class A. Okay, class A. Right now I'm not passing through the constructor. I'm not initializing through the constructor. I am passing the data through the setters method. So ACA dot set A and passing the data here, set A. Suppose I am passing 100, 200. So now this data come into this local variable, this data, suppose this creating one object. It's creating one object, and this object is pointing to CA. Object is created and pointing to CA. Then create one class level data, Okay, here created one A and B, A and B. When encounter JVM will search the setter method inside the class. Setter method come here. Data is coming inside the, sorry, on this one. The data is coming. What is the data? In a variable, 100 is stored and V and 200 is stored inside this. Stored. Then this data is stored inside this. This statement is doing like a inside the A data, which data A having storing inside the class level variable by using this keyword. This keyword is referred to class level. This keyword is referring to class level, guys. Okay. So now here, now it's class level variable is inside the, so initialize with class level variable 100 as 200. That's it. So now data is initialized inside the class level variable. So now here data is coming 100 and 200. 200. So now this is the total process. I will give the example. Same example I am preparing. Okay. Okay. Now create one class. What is the class name? Test2. Test2 with the main method. Okay. With the main method. Creating one class. Suppose class A. Class A is already there. So create one class like my. What is the class name? Class B. Okay. Class B. Class B created one class level by the private int A and private int B. Okay. So create one status method. Here one thing is there inside the IDE. Just right click on that, go inside the source and generate getters and setters method. Generate getters and setters method. Here, just click on this. If you select generate getters method, just click on all. If you want to both, then click on all. Okay, generate setters. I want generate only setters method. Okay. Okay, select generate setters method. Select all. Generate setters method. Okay, generate. Now you can observe this. So you can observe. So getter method is right now not required. Just remove this getters method. Okay. So now here observe this. When you click on this, then automatically method will come. Okay. By using this keyword, local variable, it come into this setters method. By through the setters method, we set the data. Here I've done one mistake. Here just I created one setter method. Here one more setters method is there. Why? Because this keyword is the first line. Okay. So this is my mistake. So remove this one. Delete that. This one also not required. Okay. Many things are same. Many things are same. Just here paste it and copy this one. Here paste it. Okay. Paste. So now setters and getter method will come. Then I want to provide the data in through the main method by using class. Okay. So class B equals to CV equals to new class. CV dot set A inside the A variable I am passing 100. Then CV dot set B, all in the B value 200. Now just try to run. And if you want to run, I want to print the class level variable. So how? Yes, out using how we can print these things, how we can print this thing. Just come here. Now it's getter method is required when you want to print the data. Here you can observe this. So this is good. Like I want to show public void get data just here. Yes out A plus V. Which data is there inside the A variable and V variable? This is the private variable. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now you can select not required. Just call the method cv dot get data. cv dot get data. Now let's click this and answer by test 1. 120 will come or not. 120 is coming. So now you can observe this data will store inside the local variable to class level variable by this. So now I'm pasting this code. By using getters and setters method also you can get the data. Okay, how I will see. Method. Example. Example. Okay. Now by using getters and setters method also you can get the data. Don't call this method. Just remove this method and create one getters and setter. Right click and source. Go inside the source. Generate. Select all and generate getters and setters method. Okay. So now here remove this one not required. Just call sout cv dot get a class data. Yes out cv dot get b data. What is the C and B data? Let's see. Just run this example. 120. Okay, this is the another way by using getters and setters. Okay. Now here, observe this. This is line. In getter method, always we have to return the class level variable. Class level variable. It's returning the class level variable. Getter method. That's why here we provide some same return. It's returning the class level variable. It's returning the class variable. So it's not required to use this keyword. That's why here we are not using this keyword. But the setters method is referring to local class, local variable, then local variable to class level variable. I want to initialize local variable data to class level variable data by using this keyword. So now up to this it's clear. Up to this it's clear, guys. So now this is the referring current class variable. Current class variable. How it's referring current class variable? It's completed. Okay. So now second is completed this one. This one is completed. And next one is referring current class method. This is the small topic how to referring. That's it. Current class number 2. Current class method. Okay. Now how about the current class method? Yes. We want suppose if we wanted to refer current class method by using this keyword keyword, then we have to use the following syntax. Following syntax. Following syntax. What is the syntax, guys? Syntax. This dot method name, and this is the optional if you passing any parameter list. Parameter list. Parameter. You can say parameter. Okay. Now you can pass this. By using just like this, you can refer. Okay. Next point is to access current class method. To access current class method, it is not required. It is not required to use any reference variable, and any keyword, including this, keyword, including this. Directly we can access. Directly we can access. How? I will show. Okay. So to access current class method, not required to use. Okay. Now next example is based on class is current method with the main method. Okay. Now here it's not required up to this. Just create one class C. Okay, class C. Inside the class, declared one method. What is that one? Public void method one declared. Inside the method one, just print something. Method one. Now create one more method, public void method 2. Yes, out method 2. So now here, the call here, just create a object of the class C. Class C equals to new class C. So now CC dot method 2 call. Just try to run this example here. Method 2 is calling, but I want to call method 2 inside the method number. Now let's see. Method M1 you can call directly. You can call, let's see. Now, in method 2 it's called, first is method 2 and then second method 1 is called. So now this one is also directly we can call, or otherwise you can use this dot method. This dot method 1, same output will come, guys. Same output will come. So now otherwise you can call both. It's both the method 1, method 2 is called. Now this point is proved. By using it's not required to access current class method, it is not required to use any reference variable, but you can use it. It's the optional. We have to choice using this keyword to refer the current class method. Okay, so now next third one is this one is completed. Now next is third one is our refer current class constructor. Current class constructor. Refer current class constructor. Number third topic is our refer current class constructor. Okay. Now refer current class constructor. How? What is the syntax? All this point I'm giving. So now refer the current class constructor. Constructor. Now write it. If you want to refer current class constructor by using this keyword, then we have to use the following syntax. What is the syntax, guys? This now here may confusion. This here is the parameters. You can pass it the constructor having parameter. Constructor having parameter, just you can pass it. This is the way to call current class constructor. So now let's give the example. Suppose you create constructor, current class constructor. Now create one thing, new class current constructor. Constructor with the main method. Create one class, class D. Class D is created. Inside the D class, create constructor of class D. So public class D. Create the constructor. This is the zero argument constructor. Zero argument cons. Okay, cons. Now one more constructor I am passing here. One more constructor I am passing. Okay, one more constructor. Public with the argument. Public class D. Class D. Constructor is int A. Int A, just passing the value as out param constructor const. Okay, and here one more constructor I am passing public class D and a different value. Suppose float F. Okay, now S out float, here is pass int. Here we pass float param const. Okay, float param const. Pass public class D double D. Yes out. Here pass double param const. Just I am preparing better. So that's good. Up to this is good. Now call the constructor here, just calling the constructor zero argument constructor I am calling. So class, create object of the class D. D equals to new class new class D. Okay. So now call. Now which constructor it will call automatically? Zero const output will come. Zero const, zero argument const output will come. Now when you call this method, when you call this constructor, then I want to call. Then I want to call the this dot 10. Suppose when I am passing this dot 1. Then what is the output? Anyone know? What is the output? Now output is when constructor calling, then recognize this statement. This statement is referring to constructor. Then compiler or JVM recognize this statement calling the parameterized constructor. Then it will search in current class any parameterized like matching constructors are there. Then this will execute first. Then execute this statement. So now output is into param const then zero argument const. Let's see what happened. Output are same or not. Int param const and zero argument. Then after this, I want to call here. I want to call this dot a float. Suppose 10.0f 0f. Now observe this. Anyone know about this output? Please give me the output, guys. Please. Comment in the comment section, guys, comment. Okay, so the output is first constructor zero argument constructor. Here I am calling zero argument constructor is coming, flow is coming. Then it's recognized this keyword is there, this keyword is there, this keyword is there, this keyword is no. This is the constructor calling keyword. This keyword. So now come into the matching parameters. Matching yes constructor is there with the int value, then this will be executed. Then recognize in the first line of this floating point parameterized constructor are there. So then it will search again inside the current class any float values parameter constructor are there or not. Yes, it's there. Then output is float param. Then cursor will go on, cursor will go back and execute this one. Then cursor will go again back, then this will execute. Now first this, second this, then this. Then run it. This is the constructor chaining. This is the constructor chaining. Or you can also call constructor overloading. Okay. Now I want to call this dot, not here, inside the float, this dot double 10 0 0 0. That's it, double. So now let's give the output, guys. Anyway, so now output is simple, double. So now first output is second, third, and fourth. Now let's see. First double param, float param, int param, and const param. This is nothing but constructor chaining. Constructor chaining I am performing. Suppose you want to chain. I don't want to declare this statement in the first line. Just remove it. Run this application. What is the output? Just output is coming only this one. Why? Because we are not calling any constructor, current class constructor. Then it's automatically called zero argument constructor. That's it. Now when you pass, after this, when you pass this one, then what is the output? What is the error? Error you will constructor call must in the first line. Constructor calling is the must inside the first line. Okay. So also I will give this point. So this one is the very important. Remember this point. Constructor calling should be first line. Okay. You should not use this in the second line or first line of inside the constructor. If you call this constructor inside the method, it won't give any output like this, like this. Suppose you create one method public void method like this one is the method. Okay. Yes out method. Okay. Inside the method, this dot calling the like 100.0 f floating point I want to call it. Here, what is the output? Here it is not allowed. Constructor must first statement in constructor, not in method. So this will also give an error. Okay. Copy this. I'm testing this. Okay. Now here, this one is given error. This is given error. This line. What is that error? I'm just copy the same error. This one is the okay. Multiple mark. The constructor call must be first in the constructor. Constructor call must be first in the constructor, guys. This is the same error. This one is the error. This line gives the error. Inside the constructor, it will. So now I'm writing some conclusion about this. Okay. What is the conclusion, guys? In the above program, if we have provided more than one constructor with the same name and different same name and different same name and different same name and different parameter. This process is called as constructor overloading. Constructor overloading. Okay. Now, above program, we have called all the current class constructor by using this keyword. By using this keyword keyword in chaining fashion, in chaining fashion. So this process is called is called this process is called as constructor chaining also. Constructor chaining. Constructor chaining. Now this point I want to give. Next point is explanation about this folder. If if we want to access current class constructor by using this keyword by using this keyword word, then then the respective then the respective this statement respective this statement should must be provided provided as first statement statement if we have not provided this statement as statement first statement then compiler will rise an error. Compiler will rise an error. Compiler will rise an error like, what is that? Like, what is the word call? Call to this must be first statement. Must be first statement in constructor. Okay. Now this one is right. So I'm proving this point also. Okay. When you use this, okay. Take the print. Okay. This keyword is written here. This error constructor call must be in first statement in constructor. Okay. Now one more point. So all this point I have shown you guys. Related to method, I'm giving point. Related to method, I'm giving point. If we want to refer current class constructor by using this keyword, then the respective this statement statement must be provided in the current class another constructor only not in normal Java method, not in normal Java method. If if we violate if we violate this if we violate this condition, then compiler will rise error. What is that error? What is that error, guys? Compiler will rise an error like this. Okay. So now copy this one. Okay. So now this is completed. This is completed. One more thing I want to show. Suppose, can you write, can you, can you refer, can you refer multiple constructor in a same constructor like this, like this. This is one, 10 floating constructor. This is dot 0f. It is not possible. You cannot. It is not possible. It is not possible to calling two constructor in same constructor. Okay. Why? Because this line should be first line. So this is the second one. Na? So that's why we error. Same error will you. Constructor call must be first step. No, this one is lost. So just I am this dot just passing 10. This must be first 10.0 f. Okay, so now error just come. Take the screenshot. Move this one. The point is, guys. So the point is. So now it is not possible. It is not possible to refer more than. It is not possible to refer more than one current, more than one current class constructor by using this keyword. By using this keyword. This keyword. By using this keyword. By using this keyword because in constructor this because in constructor this statement must be first statement referring current class constructor constructor if we provide if we provide more than one constructor more than one time, this constructor more than one time, this constructor, this statement, then only one this statement is first, then only this statement in the first statement among multiple this statement. In this case, compiler will rise an error like, what is that error? Call is an error like, just paste it like error like this. Here I am declaring to this statement. Okay, two statement. To this statement here we declared. One is one and second. That's why it's getting error. No, this one is completed. And last one, very, very important. Constructor is completed. Constructor referring is completed. And next and last one is the current class object. Fourth one is current refer current class object. This is the important and the interview point of view and daily practice, daily coding. It's very, very important. Many people don't know internals of this. Today I'm telling. Just write it. To return current class object, by using this keyword. By using this keyword, then we have to use the following syntax. What is the syntax? Syntax is return this. Return this. Pass this. Syntax is this one. Return this. So now how all this point? Let's just clear this. Remove this one. Save it. And create one class current object obj on main method. So my idea is just I am referring current class object. Okay. So now here create one class D is completed class E. Inside the E class, just I am creating one method. Those method is returning the object of the class. Those method is returning object of the class. So now just create public class E get object, get obj. Okay, get obj. Get reference also. Just here, just create the object of the current class E, CE equals to new class E. Just return here, the C. That's it. Here return the C. Now return the C. Now observe this. What is the drawback of this line? Create the object of class E CE1 equals to new class E. That's it. Yes out. Yes out. Yes out there. New. Yes out. Passing the S out the C. Just printing the C out there. What is the object of C? Let's see. This one is not required. To run this, you can show the object, some hash code value, and all these things. First is the class name at the rate, some hexadecimal value will be printed. Okay, so now call this method, inside directly ce1 dot get obj. Now then object is coming on. 1 4 is coming. Then again, yes out ce1 dot get obj. Again I'm calling. Then you can observe this. Every time when we call get obj, new keyword is executed every time. That's why how many times? That's why it's creating a new object. How many times new keyword encounter the JVM, and that many time object will created. New object will be created. N number of time you can call this. Okay, new object you will get. Let's see. New object you will get. In every time you will get new object. Now, so remove this one. That's out. Remove this drawback. We have this keyword. We return this key by using current class object by using this keyword. So now how public class E get obj object direct get object. Okay, get object. Return this. That's it. Now here call that method. Yes out ce1 dot get object. Get object is the method. Okay, so to equal user defined. Maybe you think this is one predefined method. No, this is the user defined. So now see object is coming on. Yes, 271. Observe this 271. I'm calling again same method. I'm calling same method. But it's creating same object a number of times. Same object it will create. Same object it will observe this same object. So when you use, it will give the object reusability. This keyword give the object reusability. So I'm pasting this code. The use of this keyword. This is the use of this keyword. So now I'm writing some theory point. There you can understand. Explanation about that. In the above in the above program, for every call for every call of get obj method JVM will encounter new encounter new keyword. So JVM will create new object for new object new object for new object for class class E. Okay. Every time and JVM will return new object reference value every time. This approach will increase number of object in Java application. It will not provide object reusability. It will provide object duplication. It is not suggestible in application development. It is not suggestible. Okay. First approach is not suggestible, but second approach is very much suggestible. In same example, in the above program, for every call of get object one method JVM will encounter return this statement. So JVM will not create new object. JVM will not create new object for class E class E every time. JVM will return the same reference. JVM will return the same reference value on which we have called Okay. So now this approach, now wait. Now this approach will will this approach will increase object reusability. Okay. So this one is the very good approach to use. Okay, so this is our total all about this keyword. So this keyword is total completed. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. We'll meet next session. Next session, super keyword.